Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hey there, everyone. You're watching Coastal Living. We are here with our friend Tim Mack. He's our hair specialist, and of course, our beautiful model Michelle is back with her gorgeous curly hair. And I think a lot of our people at home know if you have curly hair, it's a struggle. I give you props for rocking curly hair pretty often. But welcome, Tim. Tell me what we're going to do today.
We're going to be working with curly hair. It's something that a lot of people have struggled with, especially here in South Texas.
The humidity.
The humidity is not our friend. A lot of times we can't even find the right product. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about working with curly hair and kind of set aside a few challenges that a lot of people have.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, one of the things that I really want to point out is that curly hair, it's okay to be a curly hair gal or a guy. There's nothing to be worried about. There's always going to be a great product out there. It's just finding the right product for your hair.
Okay.
One of the things I do want to point out is making sure that you're working with a product that does not have alcohol in it.
Okay.
Now, most of the time when people are working with a foam or a mousse, it does have alcohol because it's a drying agent, but want to be working with a product that doesn't have any alcohol in it.
Okay.
When we were working with her, I was telling Michelle that we actually have a foam that actually has no alcohol in it.
Interesting.
We like working with it, and usually most of the time, just to add a little pizzazz in the salon, I like to set it on fire.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, okay.
Alcohol is very flammable.
Ah, that's how you check.
Yes.
See, but let's just tell our viewers at home, maybe don't try that, just in case it does have alcohol.
Yeah, we're gonna tell people don't do that at home. Don't
You're
do that
look,
at home.
Kids, mommy has a fun trick. Yeah, and you'll be calling my man from the fire department to help you out.
And usually, most of the time when we're working with a product, don't be as scared of oil.
Okay.
Oil is actually really good. We work with a replenishing oil that's actually going to work from the inside out.
Ooh,
and we like
that.
to cocktail it.
Oh, you're mixing it before. Okay, so we have a soft texture foam, no alcohol.
No alcohol.
And this is vitamin oil complex.
Yes,
Which you can find a lot of these. And like you said, it's kind of mix and match, like find something that works.
Exactly, and it's a heat protectant as well.
Around.
Oh no,
Okay,
I'm a product junkie, y'all.
Okay,
I
like
get
you're
my hands
sanitizing
dirty.
your hands.
Yes,
Yep,
yes.
Okay.
And I like to put it into the hair. I like to work with it in the hair.
I'm gonna scoot
I
it
like
this
to
way
put
so
it
our viewers
inside
can
of the
see.
hair. I like to run it through the hair.
Yeah.
And just a rule of thumb, when I'm working with a lot of the guests, I like to tell them to put it through their hands like it's lotion. Because there is no alcohol, Clarissa, like literally, this is hydrating my skin.
Wow.
It's not gonna leave any kind of buildup. And I'm literally putting this into the curl, literally from root to ends.
Okay, and I notice you're working primarily with the back section of the hair. Is that part of your strategy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Even working in the front, it just depends on what kind of day I'm having. And because it is Valentine's Day or we're getting ready for Galentine's Day, I just chose to work in the back because I can.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Party in the back.
Yeah, party in the back. Now, also, when we are working with my tool of choice, I like working with a diffuser.
Okay.
Now, I know
I
it looks
love
like an
this.
odd contraption. Most people,
Amazing.
they get a little nervous. But the diffuser is a fun tool, you guys.
Oh,
The
it's
only
amazing.
thing that you have to worry about is tilting that head back. Sometimes you can tilt the head upside down.
Yes.
Place the hair inside of it and literally diffuse it.
Then-
Now you want to remove about 80 to 90% of the moisture. Still leave that 10% to air dry.
Okay. I try to get it like dry to the max to have those curls. And they're always like really full, and then about 30 minutes later, it's like
It falls,
Yes.
exactly. And when in doubt, you guys, you can drop it like it's hot. And we were playing, or you can do it that way, whichever works easier for you. We were working in the back, and Michelle, we actually just did a toss. You want to toss it for me, Mom?
I have you for support. I'm here for more
Literally.
support.
And what we're doing is we're letting the hair get a lot more volume at the top. So we're getting that lifting action that we want.
Nice. And it already
Awesome.
looks very shiny.
And then once we're done, she literally tosses it
Little
back.
flip.
Wow. And then she
bend
can shake it and get the volume that she's looking for.
Yes, you do have the volume. I love it.
Also, another quick trick, you guys, when you're working with water, don't be scared to add a little oil to your water.
Okay. What kind of oil? The same oil that we're using on our
Same one,
hair?
replenishing oil. I like to shake it up, and then from there, I like working with my mist and just literally mist it in the hair to keep it.
So this is like cooking. Some people need to know how many teaspoons. Some people just go with the flow. So for those who need instruction, how much oil are we putting in a container this size?
Literally, a little bit goes a long way.
So a
I
couple
added
bumps.
in this particular bottle only 5 drops.
Okay, 5 drops. So y'all settle down if you're a little hand heavy. You end up with a greasy looking head and be like, Tim made me do it on Coastal Living. I saw him.
And then working with a brush, you guys, this is one of the coolest tools in the world. I know it sounds weird, Clarissa, but it's just a paddle brush.
Okay.
But when you're working with the brush, instead of working with it horizontally, turn it upside down. It actually lines all of the bristles upside down. And literally, you should be able to glide through your beautiful curly hair with no problems.
And this is before, while we're prepping it for the diffuser
Absolutely.
or afterwards?
Before and after, whichever works
Okay.
easier. And then for worst case, ladies, I know it's Valentine's Day. It also doubles as a weapon for the guys that don't get you any roses.
I told you to give me flowers for Valentine's Day. Just because I say I don't like them doesn't mean I don't want them. God, y'all should know better.
But other than that, it's going to make sure that the curls look really, really hot the entire time, especially here in South Texas.
Nice. Okay, so this was starting with some moderately dry curly hair. I, believe it or not, have some pretty curly hair. It's sort of straightened out after all these years of, straightening it and curling it, things like that. But I've learned to actually, with it soaking wet, sort of put the product, not soaking, but like towel dried, and then get some water and sort of kink it. Is that a good method as well?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay,
Usually, most of the time, the product wants to go into the hair while it is wet.
Yes, so it can
Freshly
absorb.
rinsed, really good shampoo. And then for those who are shampooing their hair, it's not necessary to shampoo every single day. Shampooing once to 2 times a week, that's more than
you
enough.
heard it from the pro right here. See?
It's the truth.
Okay, see, good to know. We did a dry shampoo segment the other day, and we probably scared some people, but it's true. You can't wash every day.
You can't.
It's like a marathon. Here we're like, how many days have you gone? It's tough trying to look fly every day here at Coastal Living. So tell me, we talked about the, the soft texture foam, about the oil. What are some of the other products that you recommend for ladies with curly hair or gentlemen with curly hair?
Gentlemen, ladies with curly hair, just so that you can still have shine, because curly hair, because it does not have a smooth texture, it diffuses a lot of the shine, so it looks like it's not shiny. So I recommend Hydrating Shine Mist.
Okay.
Literally mist it on top of the hair, and for those who don't understand how to mist the hair, mist it into the hand.
Okay, yes.
Work it through
There's
the
different
hair.
types of people. We're trying to make sure we got everyone covered. And again, if you have a heavy hand, be careful with those conditioning products, because you don't want to look like you use butter to curl your hair that
Crisco,
day.
whichever
or
works.
Crisco,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
And what about, do you recommend hairspraying? What other products are kind of staple products for ladies and gents with curly hair?
Well, believe it or not, way back when, there was not a lot of products to choose from when it came to curly hair. But it was unfortunate, but fortunately now there's tons of products to choose from. I was telling Michelle, don't be scared to actually go and test the product in your hand. Feel it. If it leaves a little bit of a residue, especially with a heavy hairspray, it's probably not the right product for you.
You're
not
all at
saying it's a
H-E-B
bad,
using all the products. Like, I'm just testing it out, okay?
I love going into salons or even into places that do have products that leave a tester for you. It's the perfect place. And then you can try the product out, feel what it feels like. If it does leave a residue, it's probably not the right product for you. But if you are working with a hairspray, especially if it doesn't have a lot of alcohol, spray it in the hand. If it completely disappears and it doesn't leave a residue, that's the perfect hairspray for someone that has curly hair.
Awesome. Just leave the lighter out of it for your own safety. And before we go, tell me, what are the, you're probably very up to date with the hottest hair trends. We're approaching a new season. Is curly hair in? Are there special styles for curly hair that are cool right now?
Absolutely. If y'all go back into the 90s are really, really starting to make a comeback. I'm seeing lots of looks that were inspired by a lot of Janet Jackson looks from back then.
Saved by the Bell, Jesse's
Saved by the
hair.
hair. Literally something that's big, loud, and it's not necessarily something that has a lot of control to it. I like to call it controlled chaos.
I love it.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Well, thank you, Tim, for sharing your expertise.
Absolutely.
How's your hair feeling? Give it a little tassel. It
Little
looks good. A
toss.
little zhuzh. Yes, I love it. It feels great. Thank you, Michelle, for being our model. Thank you, Tim, for joining us again and sharing your expertise. We look forward to having you back. You guys at home need to let us know what's up with your hair and what you want to learn more about for next time Tim comes back to visit us. All right, y'all. Now coming up, hair is on point. Next, we're going to check out some soft makeup looks for the makeup minimalist when we return. It's Coastal Living.